I've only been disconnected once. Genuine connection.
I'm genuinely hoping next year's game, if it comes out on PS4, that it is going to include the extra tracks that we raced at this year. Like, except for the Bahrain Oval.
Imola, Turkey, Portugal.
Except for the Bahrain Oval.
No, I want that.
There's already a Bahrain short version. Why don't they just change it to the Oval?
Why don't they just get all the old tracks?
Yeah. Why didn't they?
Get Hockenheim back, get fucking Valencia back, all bring some
they should have just used the endurance layout instead.
We can spice up the league seasons a little bit.
Yeah.
Old Hockenheim would be better.
I mean, anything that we raced at this year in real life is better than Hanoi.
And Russia.
Oh, Hanoi is not going to be in next year, at least.
No, I saw that.
Russia should
one official SRL Vietnam Grand Prix is going to happen.
No, it's the second worst.
Who's dragging their microphone across the carpet?
SRL Season 6, Round 6.
It ain't me.
It's definitely
I think it's fun.
No,
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
It's probably Sandro who's dragging his mic across the carpet.
No, I just had an issue with my adapter of my controller. That's definitely not me.
Mute people one by one to see who it is.
Well, I can just mute people and then tell who it is.
That's what he just said.
Okay, it's not Luke. It's not Luke. Is it you, Jensen?
No, mine's wireless. It's on my head. Not there. It is.
Yeah, guys. Once again, if I'm not saying anything for quite a while, please let me know. That's because I have an issue with my headset. I just have to unplug and replug it again.
I've got the same issue. I have to mute.
Honestly, if Reese could speak up, that'd be nice. If Reese could say anything.
It's fun. It's fun.
I'm back, mate.
I'm gonna text Lance and say, give me invite.
Who? Why?
Esteban.
I think he retired anyway. He didn't get reported, so. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, we didn't do anything about it because he retired anyway, and that disqualifying him wouldn't have changed anything. So. Yeah, I talked to him that he can't do that. It's in the rulebooks anyway, so he should actually know, but he didn't. So.
I mean, who reads the rules, right?
He is reserve, yeah.
He is the big reserve. No, I'm gonna leave and then I'm gonna do. Dennis.
Yo, I'm so
gonna leave
hungry.
and then join Lance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. Hey, Colin.
Hello.
Could somebody send me another invite, because when I tried to start my stream,
I hear you very quiet. Maybe you should do something.
Okay.
Someone send Colin another invite. I'm currently doing the live stream.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh.
I'll send you another invite there, sir.
Thank you. Sorry.
Colin is really silent in my ear.
Yeah, you just have to turn everyone up.
Yo, I'm so hungry. It's you can't believe how hungry I am. Today I was at a friend's house. At 10 I woke up. I wanted to have some toast. So I went downstairs. I wanted to grab my toast, and the toast was wet. So I was like, yeah, I can't eat that. So what did I found? I found cornflakes. And I found Nutella. So what did I do? I'm not a milk guy, so I basically put Nutella on the cornflakes.
Hey, dirty boy.
That sounds delicious.
The thing is, I gotta say, it was actually pretty solid. So It was pretty solid. I mean, it wasn't very healthy, but
This is
Pretty
streaming.
solid, did you say?
yeah, it was diabetes like.
Cornflakes and Nutella. Sandra said that's pretty solid.
Better than with milk.
It's
Did he say
I really
better
don't
with,
like milk.
better
does
without?
Kamikaze already have the stream fixture or not?
No.
And Colin is still in the lobby yet.
Yeah, he's having internet issues. Yeah.
I really hope it doesn't rain.
I haven't done any rain practice because I just didn't have the time. I did 20 laps in the dry, that's
Are
it.
we ready, Sandra?
Nah, the live stream hasn't even started.
What a coinky dink.
I live on a pineapple under the sea. Fuck my ass.
What?
I don't know.
Interesting.
No.
What kind of SpongeBob did you have back in your childhood?
No, there's a new song out from Sway Lee and Lil Mosey, and it's like a SpongeBob song.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, I saw that.
That's why I have it in my head. It's fucking horrible, but I like it as well. It's
It's
really
such a
funny.
weird song. It's such a weird song.
What
Max
song?
Max Verstappen just put in the fastest lap in FP3.
Cool.
Hold on, what song are you on about?
Oh wait,
That's by SpongeBob.
I listened to it once, I didn't listen again because it was just
Hey guys,
odd.
be quiet. I'm gonna put it on for you guys.
SpongeBob.
It's gonna ruin the streams. It's copyright, bro.
No, it doesn't
Welcome
matter.
to the Northeast of Touring Car Cup for you. There are so many fucking... No. No! Turn it off. I'm streaming!
Alright, I'll just read up the lyrics so you don't get copyrighted.
Oh, there we go. This will be great.
Yeah, I think Higgins is resetting his PlayStation.
That's-
He isn't online anymore.
Question: who has experience with strategy at Sochi?
Me.
Is it literally a soft medium?
Yeah.
It's too easy.
I did
That's
it
You
last
can
week.
even do more laps on soft than medium.
I'd say the easiest soft to
So,
medium strategy around any
Just like
track.
real life, basically.
Alright,
Yeah.
The easiest soft medium.
I think
You could do
Higgins is in.
softs for more than half the race at Silverstone. Get soft for like 16, 17 laps then.
I think
You
so.
got 17 drivers.
But honestly,
Wait, Lance
We can go
not
now.
spectator. He's not spectator.
Okay, guys,
Isn't?
this is
No,
he isn't spectator.
Someone.
the zero. Oh yes, now it's ready.
There we go.
No, he's gone
ready.
again. He's gone again. He's gone again. Stop! He isn't a spectator.
Fuck's sake, Lance.
Higgins is in as well, so let's go.
nice. 18 drivers.
19 drivers.
It's only 19 because Lance is in spectator.
Okay, 18 drivers. Now I'm just gonna enjoy you guys with the lyrics from the song. No, I'm doing that, but guys, these lyrics. from the
Someone
song-
tell Lance in the chat. I'm currently stuck in the stream overview. I can't get out. My iPhone is dying.
I've already told him.
Thanks.
Aye.
it just loads in.
There we go.
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, now we can go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Remember
Let's
Yannick
go.
and
It's a
Rage in
shame
USA.
that Jure is still waiting for his PS4 to be repaired.
Missing Yannick and Yura. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Jan Holm.
BM is in.
James and Williams.
He's literally right there.
No, he was a reserve driver at Red Bull and then got
reserve,
promoted to
yeah.
full-time driver.
Full-time driving the Williams now.
Sandro.
I mean, he did a solid job, so he deserves it.
Yeah.
Sandro,
I
can
mean,
you please
P2
convince Sam to
in
come
the
back?
second race.
What?
Can you please convince Sam to come back? I want a teammate that
He won't.
actually like shows up.
He won't.
Yeah.
He's far too busy to race, but not busy enough to.
Do you seriously think I actually picked Yannick as my teammate? You could piss right off if you think that.
Oh,
Reese, Yannick probably feels the same way.
What? But at least I'm
Yannick is goated.
okay, Luke. Let's get enough. Let's get a 1-2.
Reese, how many race wins have you got?
I mean,
25.
He's got a fastest lap.
Yannick's
and a podium.
to multiple.
And a podium.
SRL.
Yannick has won.
Who left?
yeah, but not legitimately.
I did again.
Shut up, René, not important.
Someone's left, guys.
Yeah, Higgins.
Oh.
He won in Japan.
Yeah, Suzuka season 3.
Japan. Yeah.
Because he got a 10-second time pen.
Okay, let's go, boss. Yeah.
Oh.
I still love to know who he actually let. Who was driving? Nah, he never admitted who it was.
There were two theories.
I think it's a guy called Dave from Raystars. He's a good friend of mine.
yes, no rain. Oh, I know Dave.
Alright, let's get out and
Oh,
check.
okay, well, I don't know, but that was my suspicion.
Luke, what's your times looking like?
Well, no, probably not. But like Francis in that race in Japan, I was battling with Francis very hard, and I think he had a bit of damage as well, so that allowed Yannick, well, his car to pull away whoever was
No, but
driving.
Yannick was streets ahead of us in Singapore. He was like a second and a half over quality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it.
Where was my pit lane limiter again? Shit. Was this? I think it was this button.
That's always me when
Let's
I switch
see.
from Project Cars because the button layout's a different.
Yeah, found it.
Hi, boys.
My radio doesn't run.
No.
You ate some popcorn earlier today.
Yeah, in 2019.
Yeah,
No,
why the fuck
it
were
was
you in
IMO.
2019?
I literally
I'm making a
deinstalled
whole
F1 2019 a few days ago.
I'm making a
Or just went
Hulkenberg
to split the
podium video. And Hulkenberg runs the
Where were
podium.
you for the GT3 race?
I don't remember. Where was I? Was it last week?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't remember. What was I doing last week?
You don't
Well, I
know
can't
what you were
remember.
doing last week.
No, I can't remember.
Such a heavy.
Sam had to go solo for Lamborghini. Hey.
I did message Sam about it. I'll go check it
He
in
was a
a sec.
hell of a run.
And then, yeah, and of course you had Luke.
Hey, well,
absolutely
Sir
smashed
Sam
that.
might be leaving me late notice in Haas, so he can take that one and shove
It
off
was
his ass.
Lima
Check the calendar.
wasn't right?
No, I hope it
Okay.
was, because I held him up for ages.
Yeah, I kind of held him up as well.
Well, of course it's not going to be enough fun.
Sam, right at my way.
You're literally, no one has actually started a lap yet.
Yeah,
No
that's
one-
why I'm asking. It would be kind of impossible.
I'm starting a lap now.
Luke's out here.
Obviously, we're all queuing up in the third sector because why not?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Can you go hot lap for the entire lap?
I think you can because the last couple of corners are quite slow.
Oh, that was bad.
You're all
Yeah, I
fuckwits and I hate you.
Yeah, Remy, I didn't do Russia this morning. I did it last week, but I just only uploaded the video today. Yeah. Nah, yeah, I was gonna try to, but I had a snow race this morning, so.
But,
Fucking hell.
You wrecked my ear.
Yeah.
I recorded that one on Snapchat.
well, that
Why?
didn't take long. Louis Quinlan invalidated himself second corner.
I think it's gonna be probably a low 30 start.
You have to watch the SRL shitpost that did after the race.
Okay.
Jesus
Well, that
Christ,
definitely ain't right. Because that's apparently I was
Higgins
purple
can't perform
first,
voice chat due to network connection failure. That's it.
No cap.
Or internet.
Oh, bye.
Bye.
I put way too few less amount of fuel. That was no English.
Not a bad bank up.
Mate, that was my fastest lap on time trial. Oh no, never mind. I was a second slower than you in time trial.
Oh my god, yeah. Fuck my lap.
I'm just waiting for you guys to put 11, and then I'm going out on myself.
I'm taking Dion for pole, just like season 2.
Watch Dion on the last corner.
Yeah. Legendary.
Which game was in season 2?
F1 2014.
Oh, fuck that game.
You literally went like 10 kilometers off the track and still got pole.
Yeah.
And did you win the race or not?
No, he spun first lap and was lost.
Nice.
Yeah, first pole and I was lost. Because I got dust.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Hello again.
Okay. Nah, me neither.
I'm gonna run out of fuel, man.
Same.
Same.
I am confirmed.
I crossed the line with 0.5 laps of fuel and fleet pitched up to 1.5.
How you two guys have such little fuel? What the fuck? I've got
That's
2.5
0.1
laps
left.
on board. Yeah, I've got 2.5 right now, and I've done 2 laps.
Yeah, well, you didn't put it on minimum then.
Ferrari on a lap.
And you put too much.
No, but I don't know if the Red Bull behind me is on a lap.
I'm not.
Totally.
Oh, okay. Then just go through.
Oh yeah, the pit entry's a bit of a bastard, but...
I just realised I picked the softer option, so I got more softs.
No shit, Sherlock.
Fucking hell.
I'll pick the balance just in case of a...
Okay, I got more hard then.
race.
Who is the Alfa Romeo behind me? See on the left?
Yeah!
Louis. Or Robin.
Yeah, big Louis.
Guys, I don't think I'm gonna get the race. Every time I join, it kicks me out.
Yeah, your connection is fucked. Yeah, man. Sorry for that.
No, that's a shame, man.
Oh no, it's alright, it happens sometimes, unfortunately.
Damn, you should really...
Can we just point out that's PS4 in a nutshell. The Australian can connect just fine, but the fucking Irishman can't.
Yeah, and I have my phone in the same place I have it all the other time, and I can't stream or do anything.
Again.
Shit.
Come on, man. I need my teammate.
I'm not rubbing
That's
it
the
in. It's
thing
just the
about not
fucking
having a
the
teammate.
paradox of fucking online.
There's one good thing about not having a teammate, which is I don't get blocked up.
I left this ages ago, Renly.
Reese.
Yeah.
I haven't said anything bad about you yet.
Thank you, fellas.
You're a
Dion, you're
dickhead.
literally blocking me.
Sorry for that.
No, I'm joking, I'm joking.
I've been stuck here for like 20 seconds now.
Who decided to eat their mic?
Well, now I'm finally in, so...
Yeah, thank God.
Getting the line right for
Right,
time one is
okay.
such a
I'm confused
difficult-
with this. Because I picked the soft option, but it's not giving me an extra set of softs. What's that
Yeah,
about
it's
then?
the extra set of soft for the race, you moron.
Hold on, have you got a set of mediums?
I got one set.
You
Yeah,
picked balance
no,
then.
yeah.
You might have
But
picked
I picked
harder.
soft.
actually.
Yeah, you
went soft,
pick
then you went
pick.
harder.
Yeah, I
might
picked
run
soft
that
and I got
time
all
race.
soft.
Yes, I
Oh my
I've
god,
got
I didn't mean to.
Why is the pit lane exit so
All you have
bumpy?
to do is just
Yeah,
not
it
wear
is.
your tyres out very much. Just on one run, don't wear your tyres out too much. You should be fine because the softs
I
make
gotta
it
wait
quite
till
a
the
long
end.
distance.
I was just about to say, don't wear out your tyres too much. You mean what wear? Your tyres don't wear
That is true.
around this circuit. Literally, you can take softs the entire race distance.
But
I'm not even
at
kidding.
least I'm glad they fixed it, because I remember on F1 2017 you actually wasn't it 2-stop back then at Sochi, which is so unrealistic because in real life you can literally do the whole race on soft.
Which is what I just said, Sandra. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, hyper softs.
Yeah.
That is very realistic, but super softs they can go the entire race.
You can go in front of me if you want, Gran.
Ultras can only do like half the
mate.
Yeah, I don't know what.
This game
mate, I don't want a slipstream though. That's the thing.
Everybody's just stopped in the final sector.
Go!
Guys, I'm going through a fast lap.
Oh no. Vince, that was
there's
close.
there's a huge train.
I'm spectating it.
Man, damn it.
Thank God.
Why, man? Why did he do that?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't want to slipstream.
You're lucky. You're lucky, by the way. You called that, so I had enough time to move.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Because as soon as you did that, I just went full lock to the right, like.
Oh, this map's pretty awful.
My controller's almost empty and I just hit the wall, trying to put the...
That was a bit stupid. He
Get a wheel.
He didn't have anyone in front of him. He just stopped.
I have a wheel,
he just stopped.
Just the controller,
That's what the Red Bulls. That's what the Red Bulls did in USA as well. That's what the Red Bulls did in USA.
Oh, my lap's gone, man, because of fucking Dennis having to do that, man. What a joke that is, man. I don't know exactly what he tried to get out of that.
He was trying to play mental games with you.
Not gonna lie, he is a pretty funny joke.
I mean, he's in P4 at the moment. He's quite far back though.
So we got Super Sub George Russell this week in the Mercedes, and we got Super Sub Luke in Mercedes. Let's go.
I know who the Ferrari is, but in the fast lap.
You're calling me a Super Sub. What the fuck?
No problem.
Yeah, you are Super Sub Luke.
Thing is, like Dennis is getting really close to me, like he was gonna try and overtake me in my fast lap.
Yeah, well, with the slipstream, it wouldn't be that hard.
I mean, I guess it's a spare set of softs. I need to get the final lap right though. Did you get your lap wrong as well?
No, I just didn't want to finish the lap.
What, you go medium soft?
Well, no, because my medium lap wasn't well done.
No, it was alright.
It's basically I wanted to get if I fuck up the final one, I don't want to be in like a 9th or 10th. I want to be either at the back or at the front for this race. So.
It's pretty close today between 5th to 10th.
Because Andrea isn't here, is it? Is Andrea here or no?
No, he's not in the party.
I meant the race, not the party.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's P2.
Someone just improved. Oh yeah.
But I'm hearing barrier pushing. What's going on there?
Pierre Gasly was third on practice session.
Did anything else happen?
Max first and Russell isn't even in the top 5, I think.
No, it's not. It's just normal.
Let's
yeah,
see the
go
results.
purple sector is Jensen.
Yeah. Is the Williams in sector 1 on the fast lap, or did you just finish his lap?
Let's see what we got here.
Andrea's on the fast lap.
Alright, we got the top.
Oh my god, what the heck?
Gasly, Verstappen, Bottas, Gasly, Ocon, Norris, Albon, Russell, Perez, Stroll, and
into the
Sainz.
29s.
Isn't Alex the Season 2 champion?
Yeah.
Oh, sick one. Can I now say that I'm being a SRL champion right now?
Cool story.
I've already done that multiple times in a row. You shouldn't.
Listen, Luke. Right, let me have this.
No. Just no.
Common Luke.
No.
Nick.
I'm also on my inlet.
Yeah.
Nick.
Come out on the outlap
Yeah, I messed up the penultimate corner.
early.
But I actually went off the throttle.
That,
I didn't actually cancel my lap and still improved because I backed out of it a little bit.
yeah, but the fact that
inside
you
curve.
sideways off of it as well.
The inside curve in this left-right section in sector 3 is such a bitch.
That's why you don't touch it. It's off camber and it sends you off the ground. That's
Me casually going out now for
good.
my final lap.
That's dumb.
With 4 minutes to go.
Yeah, but have you literally seen everyone getting blocked up from sector 3? Fuck that, I ain't doing that
Still,
shit.
that's just dumb.
I've just ended my lap and I'm already out of fuel. No, I'm gonna make it, but it's gonna be a little bit close.
Dion, I'm 2,000 quicker than you.
Oh damn.
If anybody sees me lagging, let me know and I'll retire the car straight away.
Oh my god, look. It's Colin's doing donuts.
That's sportsmanship.
Sandra, what's your time?
31-1.
in Canada. She's doing it me in Canada.
Really, Jensen, or is this just a chill lap?
Fuck's sake, my wheel's all fucking fuzzy.
Dion, you're quicker than me in all sectors, but then you just lose half a second in the last one.
Okay,
Yo, to be fair, in the last sector I'm only 2/10 off Andrea. Yeah. Yeah.
Right, I need to get back to the pits as quickly as possible.
That's why I have a feeling I'm about to see... Really, Jensen? Oh, never mind. I know what you're doing.
30.7.
I like it, Sandra, that we are separated 2,000.
Yeah.
It's gonna be close for me to get it when I lap in, because I'm just entering the pit lane now.
I hope these guys get out of the way.
Yeah, I was about to say, I hope as well.
The thing is, you're quicker than me for the entire lap, Dion, but my last sector was so good, I'm like half a second quicker than you.
Yeah. And I gained it.
Did you get the validation?
Per second.
Let's go.
Lisa Williams in front of you.
What's the latest you can come out of the pits and get a lap in?
Minute 10.
I think 2 minutes forward. Nah.
I'm gonna say for the entry 250 or something. Because it takes about a
minute. I'm going
minute.
out right now, just said I have some buffer.
I'm going out as well.
And I'm waiting for Sandra, probably.
Yes.
Guys, please give each other room, because... Yeah.
I'm valid, man. I fucking... literally...
No,
no.
both Williams are not on a lap.
Somebody came in.
Because he's an idiot.
Oh
yeah, well, if you don't use DRS on your lap, you're a bit weird. I just got completely stopped because of the Red Bull that just ghosted through
Sorry.
me. Thanks, Nick.
It's an unsafe release from my team, I can't do anything about it.
It's just Joe, I got knocked out again, so my AI's
Yeah, I'm sorry for you, Colin, that sucks.
Yeah.
Nick, you might want to hit the brakes because the Williams is on a lap.
Oh yeah.
the car.
Right. Hard luck, Colin.
We're gonna have to hurry up though, Luke.
I'm aware.
So Dion, you and the AlphaTauri are on the out lap, right?
Yes.
Good.
We are.
Oh god. I have to set like a 1 minute 10 out lap.
Fuck's sake, I pissed off coming out of the chicane section, the bumpy shit. But,
Bumpy shit.
for now. Yeah, the bumpy shit, that's right.
It's off camber.
Yeah, what you said.
Cameron, is that you in the...
Reads out here being a racing pro,
the,
as per usual.
Okay.
I'm gonna run out of fuel.
Okay, I've got enough time to back off and let you by. That's fine.
You wanna run out of fuel,
Okay,
please?
let's go, boys.
Donate fuel now to the Haas team. In desperate need of funds. While they sign Mazepin. Russian billionaire. There we go, we got McLaren.
I've given you just enough room so I don't hold up the guy behind.
Fuck the final corner, damn.
I'm out of fuel, no.
I'm not gonna make it.
Gotta push so hard now.
I did a very good job by getting out of the way.
I'm the last person to set a lap.
Ah, that sucked.
Andrea's just crashed. Pull to the inside, pull to the inside.
Why is an AI coming out of the pit lane?
You only 8,000.
Yeah, no. No. I got an validation because the AI just sat on the inside of the, sat on the racing line.
But why is there an AI coming out of the pits?
I think that's Colin's AI.
Oh, okay.
both of your cars just stay straight on the racing line. And the Williams, whoever the fuck it was, because of the gap that I had to, because of the gap I had to nick, it just sat literally exactly where the turning point into turn 2, technical turn 1 is.
Yeah, I fucked it. Damn.
Yes, boys. P10.
Nah, it's alright.
Shit.
It
Pretty
wasn't
happy
your
with
car,
that, to be honest.
so.
Oh, Sandra, you've got fresh tyres though.
Yeah, well.
Oh, Reese, fuck, you're faster than me. Oh, Toro also spun the last corner.
Damn.
Few funds. Few funds, mate.
Mate, I didn't do that.
That would have been.
Oh, here we go. Is Niki Boy gonna beat me? Can I turn around and say I'll beat another SRL champion? Yes.
I got some P8, man.
Yeah, I messed up my lap race.
I did it. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
That's very, very.
I think that's my worst qualifying in.
I'm happy with
So,
that.
I am so slow as well.
I probably would have been in the 29s. I probably
slow.
would have been in the 29s, but because of the fucking way the AI system just worked out for me, I did a 30.2. But it was invalidated.
To be honest, I'm pretty happy with P10 because fuck this circuit.
I'm happy at P9. I'm really happy at P9.
I can't believe I'm this far off.
It's so sad. Yeah, same.
Because
Okay,
my
Nick,
lap didn't
do you
actually
remember
feel
when
that
you
bad.
Slow.
Yeah, Nick, your lap was slow anyway. I was catching you quite.
Re-speed beat.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna retire right now.
Hey Sandra.
Well, luckily we got fresh tires.
Hey Sandra.
Yeah.
Who's the stupid one now going out early, huh? Huh?
How many practice laps did you do?
2.
Cat.
Okay, no, I did a couple. Not today though, but last week.
You're not a big fan.
Also, just give me a heads up,
Monaco.
Rene. I couldn't tell which way your AI was going, and literally your AI at the last possible second went off the racing line. Yeah, which
When's it
basically means
Monaco?
if I would have gone to the right, I would have hit it full pelt.
Alright,
Well,
let's
let's
go
do it,
for a
boys.
lightning start.
Oh, Funs, I swear to God, if you get a lightning start like you did that one time in China, I'm gonna give up.
Yeah, but then I was on intermediates with.
That was crazy. That was absolutely ridiculous.
I've just given myself 5 laps of extra fuel because I'm just going to be running rich.
What?
Sandro,
Yeah.
there's a big chance we're gonna have to do a big battle again
You're gonna be
today.
heavy as hell, man.
I'm on the mediums, so I don't give a shit.
5 laps. You're gonna be a tank at the start.
I think there'll probably be a safety car today.
A boss.
I mean, he's gonna have good traction off the line.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's the traction off the line that I'm after, which is what I'm going to get.
By the way, Brennan, the Williams behind us is a total twat.
Higgins, would you like to... There you go.
The Williams behind us in P8 tries to race people on the formation.
Oh, that's always nice.
Me casually looking back at
Liam
Funs
and Dennis
like
are racing
100%
on
all
the
the
formation
time.
lap.
I always
Why
look
are
back
Funs
at
and I
whenever-
always starting like close to each other?
Yeah.
Like
Really,
always.
I'm here as well.
Nobody cares about you guys.
Do you know what's funny? I actually need the understeer in the car, otherwise I apex too early. This actually will probably make me not get penalties because my car's just going to understeer more than I expect.
I hate understeer. Like there's nothing more that I can hate.
Sandro, watch out after this straight.
sorry.
What the flying fuck?
I accidentally knocked the button on my
Brakes.
keyboard, which broke my car.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's 3 people out of the thing.
I'm so sorry.
But to have no, none of them were in the party apart from yourself, Nick. It was Alexto, who had...
It's Alex.
Oh yeah, Alex. Sorry.
And Max,
Yeah,
he's in this
Alex
party.
Ito Bene. Then fuck off. And Max.
I placed my controller on my keyboard, which is connected, and I hit a button which apparently is assigned to the brake, so I just came to a stop.
That was one of the brakes. You were sideways. It's because it's on the formation lap. It won't let you.
Wow, it takes control very, very early. Just after the right hander, it will take control.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
No, his AI will get the best fucking start of the grid. I'm not kidding.
Just jump starts.
Is AI ruled at the start?
Yeah.
Like
Colin, before it said if your like AI races for you, please just retire because AI is just causing issues.
He just left the party.
Especially on the safety car.
It jumps the start literally as the lights start going. So as the lights start going, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He can't.
Guys,
He's not in control.
Right.
Let me just explain what he said to you, because none of you fucking heard him. He said he can't have control of the car.
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
I haven't.
Guys, good luck.
Don't get control until the lights turn out.
Yeah,
You won't get
exactly.
control until the lights turn out.
That's what I was
luck, guys.
trying to say.
Good
But
luck.
everyone
Don't
on the
die.
party was talking over
Don't
me.
die.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be a massacre.
Don't die in the king as well. Like online, there are so many crashes every single time.
Yeah.
Sandro
Please
and
watch out,
Higgins
I'm
are
gonna be
not
on your
connected for me.
Sandra, you haven't connected.
They are not connecting. Sandro.
No,
is gonna-
Higgins is not going to connect because the game cannot get him.
Colin
Sorry,
might have to be.
Oh, don't
PS4.
tell me the lobby's
They
fucked
can't,
up.
they can't do
I think the lobby might fuck itself
Sandra,
over
you might have
here.
to leave the lobby because you're not loading. You have to rejoin.
I am loaded on the racetrack right now.
Yeah,
You're not
exactly.
loaded for anyone else.
Big whip.
And
Oh, we are
here for it.
so finally, thank fuck.
Oh my god, that
Give
took
each other
long.
room, boys.
Yeah.
Yep, there goes Higgins AI getting the best start fucking ever. Yep, Higgins is up to Higgins is 12th.
I was in control, but it won't let me.
There he goes again.
Whoa! What is this Williams
Oh
doing?
my god, Dion!
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Oh, fuck.
I missed my breaking point completely.
Dion, you're such a legend.
Where the fuck was the dive bomb?
Oh my god,
That
what's
was so
happened here?
sorry for me. I just missed my breaking point completely.
Dennis is
Higgins is
Sorry
just
for that, guys.
overtaking.
Sorry, that was
Higgins
completely my
AI.
fault.
Yeah, just giving you a heads up. Higgins AI
here
is
we go.
overtaking people.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
No, it's fine, mate. It just shows that the coding in the game
Oh,
is
Higgins,
dog
what the
shit.
fuck
It's not your fault, Higgins.
Yeah, I'm paused.
It's the
I can't
game.
adjust my-
Yeah.
I know.
Nick's just
I know.
overtaken me.
Yeah, because of the delta, the AI will just overtake, and they don't get penalties for it.
I can't
what
turn
the
off my
heck?
ERS.
Oh, here we
Dion,
go.
I love how you literally just dive bombed. I'm sorry for you, but I love how you literally just cleaned the way up
Your
from me.
damage.
Yes.
Ah, come on.
Everybody
What
got
is
wing
this?
damage, I think.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh my
This
god.
AI. I've just got damage from Higgins AI. Son of a bitch.
Oh, no.
I think you got damage from that.
But this
Oh
is so
god,
weird.
Understeer.
I can't turn off ERS. It's stuck in
Oh,
overtime.
shit, you can speed in the pit lane, of course. I
Oh,
forgot.
yeah, I've had that before, Nick.
Really?
Oh,
Does
what a
yeah.
fucking joke,
Yeah.
man.
Does assigning it to a different button help?
Oh,
Oh, fucking
Nick had a
hell.
massive crash.
Well,
That
that's,
dive
No
bomb.
way.
that's my day done. Oh man, I
Is
got...
this the first time you've raced since, like, Australia as well?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, this is horrible.
Safety
Oh,
car.
safety car.
That's so
Nick had a massive crash.
Yeah, I
Which
got
means
tangled
Higgins
up.
AI is going to be in the firing line again.
I got tangled
we
up
go
with
for
Yeah,
hard?
what do I do?
with Colin's car.
Hards or mediums?
Higgins, if you're able to get back in, please retire your AI.
Yeah,
'cause your
please
AI
retire.
is a your AI
You're
is
gonna
a
fuck
lethal
everything
force.
now because it's
Yeah.
safety car.
Your AI is a
What should
lethal
we do?
force.
Hit the hards or just stay out?
I pitted lap 7 mediums. The mediums did not make it to the
No,
end. Oh, the mediums did make it
well,
to the end,
here's
but they were
here's
very
the thing.
warm.
I'm gonna have two soft. I'm gonna have at least one more pit stop, no matter what. So I'm just gonna do soft.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I
Like, I have no
can
idea.
just do soft to the end. I'm actually probably in the bird seat to win this, which is weird considering I'm 15th.
Alright, well, I'm gonna...
fucking Delta.
I'm gonna join Lance in the
Yeah,
commentary.
this Delta's...
so,
this
Yeah.
I'll see you later. Good luck with this race, guys. See ya.
Nick, safety car out because of you apparently. What happened?
Oh yeah, well to start off with, my ERS was stuck in overtake for some reason. I couldn't turn it off. And also Colin Higgins, he left the session just before the race and his AI car was really giving us troubles at the back of the field. And I tried to overtake Colin's AI in the kink, like turn 1 on the straight. And yeah, unfortunately I got tangled up with his AI car and slammed to the wall, and yeah, that was my race done. End of the story.
Well, that is really unfortunate. Always good to have you in the booth, but not under these conditions. Nick,
yeah.
You know, you've been in the booth with me a lot this season, and it's never been for a good reason. So
yeah.
But, I mean, good to have you with us, and good to have a driver's perspective. I didn't even catch the fact that Colin had left the session, so
yeah.
Unbeknownst to me, that's really unfortunate for you. I thought maybe you had crashed at the pit entrance.
No, yeah, I didn't. But yeah, it's I think Colin had some network issues, and his car was still, you know, his car still started the race, but he wasn't controlling it, so it caused for a lot of troubles. I think Luke also had damage because of it, and yeah, I mean it's not really turning out well this season.
Oh my goodness! And
oh,
more news: Rennie Vanderstappen disqualified from the session.
How has he managed that?
That is a big blow to Rennie and Team McLaren. Colin Higgins picks up a 3-second time penalty, or his AI car does, for corner cutting. So Higgins has got, and now Higgins is done as well. There's a timing and scoring glitch going on, so. And it looks like Colin Higgins has DNF'd. So some mass confusion here in the opening 3 laps. And,
yeah.
Man, what a... You know, I had Sam with me in the qualifying session. We were talking about how Sochi doesn't usually offer a very exciting race. But here on lap 4, things have, it really seems like a wild card so far today.
Yeah. That's a pretty crazy start to the race, but yeah, I was about to say, this is now my 4th DNF in a row, of course. Well, I missed 2 races, DNF from this one and DNF from Australia, so I've never really had such a bad couple of races in a row, and yeah, this season is really going from bad to worse, unfortunately.
That is a good point, Nick, and it's not one that you know, we'd like to bring up. But yeah, you did have your race ban that needed to be served. You had the DNF on the race before that. Another DNF here. Yeah, you've had a bit of a string of bad luck.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only round 6. I mean, yes, you're probably out of championship contention, but
yeah,
still enough time left in the season. Put some podiums on the board. Put some wins up there. And today, though, really, I can't believe what I've been seeing here. So, if timing and scoring is correct, Reese March is the leader. He's followed by Cameron Weston Edwards. Now, Edwards was dropped all the way to 18th on the opening lap because he was the one that got hit in that opening melee at turn 1-2. He's now worked his way back up to 2nd. Max Mulder running in 3rd. Robin Hernestag in 4th. Jensen Randall, I believe, is going to be the first driver. Yes, Jensen is the first driver to have pitted so far, running in 5th. Then we've got Andrea Latrella, followed by Liam Hill, followed by Dennis Carenci. Those are 4 very fast drivers. Louis Quinlan has made a stop. Esteban Hermanos has made a stop. And Luke Smith, who started 18th, has made a stop, worked his way back up to 12th. Currently on soft tires, so he's one of the few drivers. Looks like him and Alex Benarichetti are on softs. Actually, I should say they're on fresh softs because the top 3 drivers are on softs, but they're all 4 laps in. Whew. Lot to keep up with.
Yeah.
And it looks like we're going to do, at least probably, this should be the last lap for the safety car. We should get race control to call it in.
Yeah, probably will be.
So now we've got drivers on alternate strategies. Who do you think's in the catbird seat has the best strategy going so far?
Yeah, I'm trying to work out how I can change the setting to actually display all the tire compounds. But you know, of course, this track is. Oh, okay, yeah, thanks. This track is pretty light for the tire wear, so you can get away with easily doing a 1-stop from softs to mediums. So I guess the drivers that have pitted for hards, they will surely be able to go to the end, and even mediums.
Looks like Foons Van Houten just went nose first into a wall with Luke Smith. What is going on?
No idea. I didn't catch that.
And now Reese March is passing the safety car.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's a pretty chaotic start to this race. But,
apparently we've got ourselves a lobby glitch. I just got a new invite from Sandro Julius.
Oh yeah, I did as well.
Not sure why that was. Nothing seemed to be out of order. And the safety car should have been called in this lap, so...
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on.
I don't know what's happening there, and Nick, I don't know. Maybe you need confirmation that you're actually DNF at this point.
Yeah.
Well, you were the one that caused the safety car, but
yeah,
it was from an AI car. I don't know. You may want to get confirmation from Sandro on that. I'm going to stick with the footage here for the time being, but not sure why we're.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Not sure why the lobby was glitched.
Yeah, I'm not sure as well. But if there would be a restart, would I be allowed to actually rejoin?
I don't know. You would have to get confirmation. That's. I don't know if. I don't know where the glitch was. I don't know if it was. I mean, your car essentially brought out the safety car.
Yeah.
If he wants to go back to the glitch of Colin Higgins' car itself. Maybe?
Yeah, but I just asked in the Hangouts chat, we are restarting the lobby. So... I don't know, I think I might... I might be very lucky here. And... be allowed to restart. I'm not sure. Fun said I am, but... I'll wait on the confirmation.
So I want to apologize to the viewers. Got a little bit of a confusion here. We're waiting to get official word as to what's going on. We do have official word that we are getting a new lobby. I'm still waiting for... I don't like to leave stale footage, so...
Yeah.
He's gotten the word. Robin Herderstagen still circulating around the safety car at safety car speed. Robin Herderstagen, the only one playing by the rules right now.
And Colin is saying that he tried to rejoin to take control of his car and retire manually. But as soon as he did that, the car literally took off on itself. And apparently it caused some big problems for the drivers around him. And also... I think there's something going on about Luke. So Esteban is saying the Mercedes has gone insane. He completely took somebody out. So yeah, I'm not sure what happened, but yeah, we are restarting the lobby.
All right, so we just need some of these guys to get the okay. I'd like to be in the head of Robin Herderstagen right now if he even knows what's going on or if he's really excited because there's 10 DNFs.
He wasn't in the party, so he might not be aware.
So I have now gotten a second invite. I suppose I will leave this and go to the new one. I'm sure Sandra is still trying to... Well, Sandra hasn't left yet either, which is kind of odd.
Yeah. But he sent the invite, didn't he?
I think he did send the first one, so...
Oh yeah, he is...
That's...
Yeah, the lobby that I'm currently in, he's not in there. Yeah, he isn't. Yeah, okay, that's also weird. Oh, I put a new one from Reese. Oh, but he is actually in the lobby that I am in right now.
What, Sandro?
No, Reese. Because I just got a new invite from him. Not sure if you did.
Yeah, I just got an invite from Reese as well. So I just got word the safety car's coming in this lap. So.
Okay. Yeah, I might join the party with all the other guys again.
Oh no, absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
To also see what's going on. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna leave you again. I don't know. I think you can join the one that resent. Oh, nice. Should I send a new one? Oh, okay, I'll send you a new one.
Wait. I imagine they don't run into these issues with a.
Yeah, well, that would be very lucky, but yeah, I'm gonna join the other party then. So have fun commentating the restarted race, and may talk to you afterwards. So see you, man.
Poldo.
Whoever
that is. Yeah.
Yeah, Esteban.
P9.
P9's me.
Reese.
God damn it.
Just put him last.
And then it's me.
Yeah, put him last.
Okay, so this is pretty lucky for me.
Guys,
I'll get another shot at it.
No.
Yeah, shut up, guys. Let's shut up.
Oh, sorry.
Then, yep.
Dion was 12. Dion.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is Prying Stingray in what position is he?
Like,
18.
He's way behind. Dion, who was behind you?
There was Neek behind Dion.
Yeah, Neek, and then it was Max.
And then Alexito, Benny 86 or what?
Yeah.
And then
Robin needs an invite, guys. Robin needs an invite.
Yeah,
We're missing Robin and someone else.
Alright, so Jacob. Wait a minute.
Robin's not my friends list.
So Robin is missing, and the other guy who's missing is Colin.
I think somebody left because every position just jumped up.
Yeah, somebody did just leave.
Because I'm 9 of the 7.
Did Louis leave? No.
I think Liam.
I think it was Liam, because Liam's just come back.
It wasn't Liam. It was
He's still in 4th position on my screen.
It was El Poder, it was the Spaniard.
Oh, Gamer Freak, you're now... What the fuck? Okay, wait a second.
Esteban just rejoined.
Which position you was 5, right? Gamer Freak. Alright. So, just to check. I got now...
2 people interested in the seats, Andrew.
What?
Guys, I got Andrea, Jensen, Dennis, Ian, Game Freak, Cameron,
on the live stream
Venom,
asking for a seat in the league.
Reese, me, Sandro, Theo,
cool.
Nick,
That's cool.
Max, Alexito, not something.
Yeah.
And Prying Stingray, and now Robin has joined. Where was he?
I think Robin was 16.
Yeah.
Alright. And then we have 1 player left to join.
No, Colin.
No, that's Colin. And Colin's not rejoining, so that's it. That's all sorted.
Yeah. So final check or not? I don't know. Okay, I think it's good. If Liam joins,
needs a second car. Incompetence.
He is already in this place. He's already in P4. No, he is in. Oh, he's in Williams, right?
Yeah, but he's in the right place.
Alright, then everything is alright right now.
Everyone remember. Yeah.
Are we already starting?
Yeah.
Confirm changes.
Yeah. Put overcast or sunny. Yeah, cloudy.
And remember to load your setup at the start because it won't automatically load.
Where is that formation
light cloud or overcast?
Yeah, it is.
Keep it on.
Yeah.
50%.
Everything's good. Everything's good.
Equal.
Cool. Yeah.
Is everything good now?
Yep.
Yeah, I think everything's good.
Alright,
yeah.
Let's go.
Thanks, Fons. Shout out.
No problem.
Yeah, thank you, Fons.
Fons, the hero of the day.
So, let's do this bitch again.
I'm getting really angry now if the grid isn't right.
Otherwise we wouldn't make it to F1 real qualifying either.
We wouldn't make it to fucking like Monday. We'd still be doing it.
If we restart again, then we're moving the race to next week.
Guys, select your start. Select your.
It is already tomorrow for me.
It's literally dark outside.
Guys, remember to select the same tires you were on and your setup at the first stop.
By the way, I won't try to outbreak anyone and head down to.
Yeah, for God's sake, Dion.
The fact that you all missed me was amazing.
Dion, it was so great to see what you did.
Yeah.
I was way too late on the brakes.
I wasn't dive bombing, I just missed my braking mark with 50 meters, and 50 meters is quite a lot.
Yeah, no, Robin.
It's really difficult to tell where the braking point is.
I'm telling
especially
you right now,
if you're an inside.
Yeah. Robin into the first corner went from fucking 19th to 8th. He just didn't hit the brakes.
A classic.
I literally watched him on the inside. I saw him lining up. I'm like, I'm just gonna stay away and go to the outside. I just watched this fucking Alfa Romeo just fucking blitz the inside.
Can we all appreciate Nick getting a redemption here?
Yeah.
Like second chance.
Yeah.
Yeah,
true.
This reminds me to back in the day when there was a start crash and then there was a restart and you could go into T-car.
Yeah.
Alright. Car setup. Close.
Yeah, spare car.
Because no team had both cars out, but technically everyone would be in this spare.
Don't forget your setup, guys.
Remember to load your setup.
Okay, guys, I'm ready. Let's go.
Don't forget. Nah, but just remember to select your setup.
Well, you can't technically.
We can't control that, so.
By the way, I'm just gonna say someone has definitely forgotten to put a setup on because those went way too fast.
Yeah. I loaded mine.
Okay, guys. I think we have a formation up.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Did you put stuff like safety car on as well?
Yeah, I did that already for him. Everything is the same. I did that for him before when I was told.
Apart from the grid, which was one step too.
So hopefully my ERS won't be stuck on again because that would ruin
I don't know how
the
the fuck that happened.
Sorry,
ERS
Dion?
test for Nick, please.
Dion, can you please manage your braking this time?
Oh no, yeah, you can go front. I didn't realize.
I think he's gonna brake extra early now.
See, that's why I always
definitely
go out on the
and I will definitely look better out for when I have to brake.
That's why I always
I'm
go to
lucky
the
that
outside.
this time we get a restart because it's like the first time in like 2.5 seasons that I actually start the collisions.
If there are any connection problems, I'm sorry, but it should be up.
No, it's pretty fine. I mean, Fons, you usually have one of the best connections anyway.
Yeah, that's fine.
Are you streaming as well, Fons?
No, I'm putting on a video afterwards.
That makes life a lot easier.
Hey, video club. Welcome.
My live stream got ended when the game crashed, so
I never
had to make another one.
I never live stream. I don't know how it works.
I always live stream.
It's literally literally so easy.
It is literally
to me
you press the share button and basically you're done.
Yeah. It's just the exact same way as you save a video.
Yeah.
Is how you start it. It's
To be
basically
honest,
the exact same.
I've never really done anything on the PS4 without live streaming.
Yeah, that's true because you have like 5,000 videos on your channel.
Yeah, I mean, always
That's
when I
crazy.
turn on my PS4, it is to do a live stream. Or for league racing, but I live stream that as well, so yeah.
Oh my god!
Oh my
god! Thank you
guys,
for someone though.
Oh, guys.
He just completely lost it. He just completely lost it.
Yeah.
But it's a formation lap and he lost it.
This is
Shall I add that part to the video?
Let's try this bitch again.
Okay, so
Because
because last time your start was pretty good.
Yeah, right. I totally forgot about that. My start was good, guys. My start was good.
I
Just
entered
think
the second to last corner. I have just entered the second to last corner.
I perfectly hit the RPM as well. That's why.
Corner. There we go.
Luke can have the best tyres ever.
No.
Hey guys.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck.
Guys, be careful.
Don't break too late.
Watch there be a bigger crash into turn.
Yeah, that will be.
Everybody's more impatient now.
I'm gonna cry if it happens again.
Good luck.
Same. And the slides out and away we brake test.
Such long lights, fucking hell.
Yeah, those
Oh, that was a worse start than before.
Okay, my ear is done. Oh no! My God. Are you serious? I'm out again.
I was there already, man! I was there!
No!
Watch out, guys. Watch for checkups. Watch for checkups.
Oh my God!
Safety car.
There was nothing. But guys, there was nothing we could do. That we literally got sandwiched 4 wide.
By the way, I would just like to point out.
Louis overtook me on the safety car.
What the fuck are you doing?
Absolutely.
What's
he doing?
Guys, chill. Watch out for the gap. Watch out for brake checks.
Yeah, he's overtaken both of us.
Guys,
I guess I'm gonna go back to commentating again.
You can always. Not everything right now is not glitch. It's just a crash.
Fun, fuck you.
Yeah, and you can report Louis after the race. You get penalized.
I would just like to point out, I literally went flat out into that crash, got 2 overtakes, and managed to dodge everything.
Well,
yeah, I can
appreciate if you could deal again.
Yo, chill. 2 people. That's like I think that's like 40-second worth of penalties. So chill.
Louis Quinlan is the guy without setted, by the way.
I didn't really care.
He said in the chat.
So he's having a win.
I can't believe I get 2 chances in a race, and in both of them I can't even make it.
But the thing is, there was no one to. We were literally 4 wide into the king. That was impossible.
I think it was my fault because
you turned to the left and I was still there.
Yeah, because sorry, I didn't see you, but the waves were just fucking slow.
I suddenly saw 2 wings next to me, and I'm like, oh my God.
Cameron doing the
was there also somebody on your left side then?
Somebody
completely flummoxed there, Reese. Brennan, are you going for hearts?
I actually had another good start, right?
Right.
Yeah,
okay. Well, I think
I'm
gonna join Lance again in the commentary. Yeah, thanks. Same to you. Okay, well, good luck with this race, and I'll be in the commentary booth. See you. Yeah, well, no worries. See you guys.
Can you give us a little insight as to what's going on this time?
Well, yeah, luck doesn't really seem to be on my side today, but well, I'm not sure. I think there was a massive squeeze in the kink turn 1, and I didn't even know what happened. I think I was trying to overtake Sandro, and then somebody got squeezed, spun across the track, and barged into me. I hit the wall and lost my wheel, and yeah, my race was over before turn 1 even. So I think, yeah, Dion was caught up in it as well, and I don't really think there was someone to blame. It was a bit of a squeeze and a racing incident into turn 1.
Okay, so for what it's worth then, this is a legitimate safety car.
Yeah.
You are unfortunately just not meant to race today.
Yeah.
And we should be proceeding with the race as normal. Is that what I'm understanding?
That's correct.
Okay, so that does clear up a lot, Nick. Unfortunately, yes, you're out of the race again. Unbelievable. So, okay, so now that that's a little bit squared away, it looks like things are going to maybe settle back into a bit of normalcy here. So, that being said, we shouldn't get another lobby glitch. Looks like race controls called in the safety car this lap. So, Andrea Latrella is your legitimate leader. Dion Stahl, Nick Van Gelder, unfortunately, out on the opening front straightaway.
Yeah.
And just reading some of Sam's.
Yeah. I mean, we're getting ready for the restart. Andrea Latrella leading the way from Dennis Carenchis and Jensen Randall.
And here we go, and it looks like a good jump by Dennis and Andrea.
I already saw a wing flying as well in the final corner, so somebody picked up damage already.
And look at this, all the way at the back. Look at Jensen Randall's all the way down to the wall, trying to hold off Liam Hill. And again, we've got cars flying through the 1-2 complex. Whew. But Dennis Carenchis all over the back, and he's going to try and dive to the inside as they head down into turn 4.
Cameron as well on
Louis. And Carenchis makes the move and takes the lead from Andrea Latrella. Meanwhile, Jensen Randall and Liam Hill. And look at this, Cameron Weston Edwards and Louis Quinlan fighting for the 5th spot. Louis going to learn the hard way. You don't want to get on Cameron's bad side and all the way to the inside. Cam.
Louis Quinlan cuts across the front of Cameron Weston Edwards and holds on to P5.
Whoa, and a big twitch there by Cam, and he lost the back end of the car. That lets Reese March close up on the back of him. It looks like we've got Luke Smith now working his way up into 11. So Luke Smith starting 17th on the grid has worked his way up to 11th so far. And it should be said, looks like we've got Max Mulder is making his way around Robin Herdestagen for the 14th spot. And Rennie Vanderstapp, he's the only driver to have pitted under the safety car. He's on a fresh set of mediums. Now, you had spoken earlier that you could do this on a one-stop, but he's not going to be able to run those mediums all the way to the end of this race.
No, you can't take mediums from here, I don't think. I think the maximum for the mediums is probably around 20 laps, I presume. But yeah, I think, did he make an early stop on the safety car?
Yeah, he pitted on the safety car. He's the only driver to do so.
So he pitted on the first lap, I guess.
Actually, I should take that back. Luke pitted as well for a fresh set of softs. And Max pitted as well. I think he had wing damage.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, pitting on lap 1 for mediums, that's going to be a very long stretch. I'm not sure if they're going to pit again and just use softs at the end. I guess they are, because I can't imagine the mediums going 26 laps. Of course, they are helped a little bit with the safety car, so they're only going to have about 24 racing laps, but still, that's a very long stretch if you want to take these mediums to the end.
And we do see Louis Quinlan and Foons Van Houten now have timing and scoring penalties. One of the new things that Codemasters has introduced is the little black and white flag to indicate that they have penalties. We can actually see what those penalties are. They both have a 3-second penalty, so not as much excitement towards the end of the race if you know who's got what. So maybe we'll let that left be to the unknown. So right now, Andrea Latrella is still trying to find a way and retain that lead back from Dennis Carenchis. Meanwhile, Jensen Randall, the championship points leader, running in third, followed by Liam Hill, followed by Louis Quinlan. Top 4, top 6, all very close together.
And Andrea Latrella now trying to make a move on the outside as heading to turn 2 on Dennis Carenchis, and he easily blasts past on the straight and regains the lead.
He had the DRS advantage, so that was an easy pass for him, but Carenchis going to try and come back. Can he make the same move he made? He's not close enough this time by, but he made that move down into turn 4 a couple of laps ago to take the lead. You ride along with Dennis Carenchis. If you look out the back, you see there's Jensen Randall.
Yeah, I mean, Jensen is probably fine with these two at the front, just battling it out a little bit. Of course, he's going to keep an eye on Andrea as well in the championship battle. And
Rennie Vanderstapp picks up a 3-second time penalty.
Looks like Andrea Latrella is already making a bit of an escape, 9/10 now to Dennis Carenchis, so I think Jensen may want to hurry up a little bit in trying to get past Dennis to chase after Andrea Latrella at the front.
And Luke Smith picks up a 3-second time penalty.
Yeah, I mean, this track is so easy
is starting to check out, and here comes Jensen. He's bringing Liam Hill with him.
Yeah.
Liam Hill trying to get to the inside of Jensen to take that 3rd spot away. This is not what Jensen wants, because Jensen's going to have to defend and try to attack, and it's going to cost him a bunch of time to Andrea. So Andrea running second in points right now would be the points leader at the end of this race if things finish the way they are.
Yeah, and I mean, drivers like Andrea are so difficult to catch once they've got a bit of a gap.
And now Jensen's going to have the DRS advantage. He swings to the outside. He's going to be easily able to make that pass with the DRS. And here comes Liam Hill to the inside of Carenchis. And Carenchis is going to lose 2 spots down the front straightaway. Can he get one of them back? He's going to get dived to the inside of Liam Hill. That's a sweeping left-hander turn 3. Liam Hill on the inside to make a little bit of contact.
Turn 3. Oh, man, that's really close to the breaking point.
Liam's going to go to the outside. He's going to get pushed. This is unbelievable shoulder to shoulder.
Still trying to handle the outside. Courageous just squeezing through the curb there on the inside of the corner, but still is the inside here for the next one. Oh, they've been side by side for about 5 corners still.
These guys are pushing so hard on each other. There's a little bit of contact.
Liam Hill is
around.
Hill. And he's gonna have to wait a long time before he can rejoin the track as well. And
that was close.
That was Leslie van der Stap just about able to avoid him. Drops back to P13.
And realistically, that was only a matter of time before one of those guys was going to bite the dust. I mean, it's really hard to go side by side that many quarters here in Sochi without something like that happening.
I was surprised that they were actually able to keep that up for about 4 or 5 quarters.
So that benefits Jensen Randall. Jensen now 1.6 seconds back of Andrea Latrella. Not only is this the battle for the lead of this race, but it's the battle for the lead in the championship. These two have been swapping blows all season. And Jensen's going to have his work cut out for him to try and catch him. Dennis Carenchis up into 3rd, 2 seconds back. Louis Quinlan running in 4th, but he's got Cameron Weston Edwards behind him.
Oh, look at him snaking towards
Louis
the
all the way
inside
down
of
to
the
the
track.
inside, trying to break up that slipstream. And this is going to be a fun battle to watch because Louis Quinlan and Cameron Weston Edwards, we know the type of driver Cam is. And Louis, I want to say Louis is kind of on that same par. He doesn't want to give up that spot very easily. And look at this to the inside. Esteban Hermano is trying to get around Reese March for the 6th spot. And Quinlan just picked up a 3-second time penalty.
Yeah, Louis Quinlan is going to have a hard time trying to keep Cameron Weston Edwards behind him. Also, of course, Cameron aided with the DRS and slipstream on the straights. He's going to have a bit of dirt there through the corners, but I think the slipstream advantage definitely compensates for that. So, yeah, it's gonna be a fun battle to see how this unfolds. And also, Dennis Carenchis is still pretty close as well. I'd say we've got a group from P3 all the way up to about P10, Sandro Dulis, that is battling here for the final podium position.
Oh, and Esteban just tries to get to the inside of Reese March. Reese slams the door on him. Esteban trying real hard to get that 6th spot. And so far, this is a really good run for some of these drivers. Reese March being a little racy today, and Esteban coming off of that lackluster race last time out at Circuit of the Americas, really showing a little bit of promise and some speed here in the early going. But Luke Smith is starting to close in on this battle. He is currently 8th, and he's starting to creep in on this battle for 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th.
Oh, Reese March, he bumped into Cameron Weston Edwards there and broke a bit of his front wing, I think. And that's gonna allow Esteban Hermanos to swoop around the outside. Yeah, Reese is struggling now. He's definitely got a bit of wing damage. Unfortunately, outbraked himself into turn 2 and hit the back of the McLaren in front of him.
There's a little bit of contact between Reese and Cameron Weston Edwards, and you see there, yep, the right front end plate is gone on Reese March's car, so commentator's curse strikes again. Sandro Julius picks up a 3-second time penalty, and Luke Smith should be easily able to get by Reese March as he continues to struggle in this infield section here at Sector 2.
He's on the
Reese going to let
outside.
Luke go by.
Yeah, I mean, I was about to say he's on the wrong side, but Reese, fortunately for Luke Smith, didn't make it too difficult for him.
So, and now Esteban is all over the back of Cameron Weston Edwards. Edwards going to take the inside line through that hard right-hander at the end of the dogleg backstretch. And I think Esteban is about to get a hard lesson in what it's like to go wheel to wheel with Cameron Weston Edwards. Actually, he'll luck out because he'll have the DRS down the front straightaway. That'll be his saving grace. Reese March is diving into the pits.
He's going to get that ring replaced, but luckily he is pretty close to the pit window, because I think the scheduled lap is around 11 or 12.
Cameron Weston Edwards is going to have DRS as well. So yeah, Esteban's going to get a hard lesson here on what it's like to race Cam.
And in front of them, Louis Quinlan and Dennis Carenci side by side into
and they
turn
make
3.
contact, and Quinlan and Carenci. Now Luke Smith picks up another 3-second time penalty. They're side by side. Look at this, Carenci and Quinlan. And Carenci's going to make the move to the inside. And he's got the third spot. Hanging tough. Esteban still trying to find a way around Cameron.
Yeah, and this...
And a 3-second time penalty by Rennie Vanderstapp. Go ahead.
This might not be too bad for Reese because lap 9 is a pretty good lap to pit. I think most drivers will pit around lap 11 or 12. So we'll get a bit of an undercut, and of course they will have a longer pit stop, which is going to cost them a couple of seconds. But I mean, this group is battling so hard. Reese can now just lap in clean air with no traffic in front of him, so he might actually be able to gain a bit of time to kind of compensate for the time lost with, you know, the replacing of the front wing. So this isn't actually too bad for Reese March, I don't think.
And this is a 5-car battle going on here, and we're going to pick up Sandra. Looks like Sandra's making a move around.
Oh, Cameron Esteban versus Spun! Cameron is into the wall, and he takes Esteban Hermanos with him. And now the Renault of Funs van Heugden and Sander Dulles are caught up in it as well.
Oh, and Funs van Heugden to the outside, and Cameron going to go dive into the pits. He's going to take Esteban with him. And I was just picking up that battle between Funs van Houten and Sandro Dulles, and now it's a 3-car battle because Rennie Vanderstapp's a part of it as well. And Sandro and Funs had an amazing battle back at Circuit of the Americas. Unfortunately, it was for non-point positions, but it was for pride.
Up the inside of Dennis Carenci, he barged him out of the track there into turn 3.
Oh, and around goes Funs van Houten. He makes contact with Sandro, and Rennie Vanderstapp's going to pick up the 7th spot from that. Meanwhile, Dennis Carenci is still going side by side with Louis Quinlan, and he's brought Luke Smith with him, and Luke is chopping at the bit. Luke's looking for the 2-for-1 deal. Is he going to be able to take it on the back straightaway?
Well, you don't know where to look in this race. We've got so much going on. And yeah, these 3 drivers, Louis Quinlan in P3 and Dennis Carenci and Luke Smith behind him. Funs van Heugden also picks up a 3-second time penalty. Very unfortunate there for him to spin in turn 2. I didn't actually catch that, but Dennis Carenci is now in the slipstream of Louis Quinlan and is going to blast past on the straight to take over P3.
Could have gave it. Oh, he doesn't quite get to the inside. Quinlan's trying to hang tough on the outside. Swings back to the inside. Tries to put the power down. Carenci's finally able to cut across his nose and slam the door. Meanwhile, nothing's changed at the front. Andrea Latrella is still the leader of this race to the tune of almost 2 seconds over Jensen Randall.
Yeah, Jensen Randall actually did close up a little bit because the gap was around 2.5 seconds a few laps ago, so it looks like Jensen might be a little bit quicker. But on the straight...
And the one-stop strategy, the pit window is now open from softs to mediums.
And look at Louis Quinlan in the slipstream. Carenci is taking a defending line into turn 2 that's going to compromise him.
A good run through the 1-2 complex for Luke Smith. Luke's going to try and hang tough on the outside. He's got a double slipstream.
Carenci's to the inside.
He's not quite as hard on the throttle. I think he's waiting for these guys to screw up. He's biding his time. They're side by side as they head down to the next quarter. As we ride along with Luke
he
Smith.
gets a big squeeze from Carenci's there. Quinlan squeezed all the way to the edge of the track. And Luke Smith just trying to find a gap.
Try and make a move.
Oh man, I think Luke Smith got squeezed out by Quinlan a little bit there as well on the entry. Really close racing.
And Colin Higgins wants to know, where is Colin Higgins? Colin, where are you, little man? And again, Luke Smith. Oh, and look at this. Quinlan to the inside. They're side by side at the end of the corner. Oh, and they bump wheels. Quinlan to the inside. Oh, and they contact, and it's right in front of Luke. And Luke gets caught up in it a little bit.
My God. That was so close with the Ferrari there.
Did he get wing damage?
I think Luke Smith did actually get a bit of damage, but
and
also...
the end plate is gone on the right front. Luke Smith, unfortunately, gets wing damage.
But how close was that with the Ferrari? I think it was Sandro Dulles almost smashing into Louis Quinlan, who was stricken on the middle of the track there. That was really close. Lucky escape there for Dulles.
Dennis Carenci dives into the pit. Luke Smith's going to take over the 3rd spot, but he's got wing damage. And he's got a very fast and hard-charging Rennie Vanderstapp coming with him, along with Sandro Dulles. So again, a three-car battle is going to continue.
But with a different set of drivers this time. Well, apart from Luke Smith, of course, he was already in that battle, but now René van der Stap and Sandro Dulis have closed up as well.
And apparently it was Colin Higgins' brother asking where Colin Higgins is. So we've got somebody on the live chat. Umberto is asking to do a recap on the penalties. I guess we could take a look at the penalties there. You see 6 seconds for some of these drivers, 6 for Luke Smith, Rennie van der Stap, 3 for Sandro. Benno Ricchetti is up to 6, but he's got a 3-second penalty. Carenchis has 6. 9 seconds for Louis Quinlan, so. And Esteban Hermanos just picked up another 3-second time penalty, so.
Yeah, the track limits on this track are really strict and so difficult to avoid because, of course, with the runoff and the tarmac everywhere, it's really easy to just cut the corner a little bit or run a little bit wide when you try to push for that extra bit of lap time. So we're going to see a lot of penalties for most of the drivers today.
And you can see Luke Smith is struggling because looks like Rennie van der Stap and Luke Smith is going to dive into the pits.
As is Sandro Dulis as well. And Max Mulder is one of the only drivers apart from the 2 leaders that is also still on 0 penalties. And he actually told me before this race he's just going to try to keep it clean and not pick up any penalties and hopefully be pushed forward in the standings a little bit by doing so, just avoiding the track limits.
You know, and it's something that me and Sam actually talked about in qualifying about how obscure some of the track limits are here at Sochi. There seems to be a couple of corners where you can really extend the track limits, but there's also a couple of corners where if you go a hairline over the edge, you get called out for it. So
yeah,
there's a couple of corners that's very inconsistent as far as what is allowed on this track and what's not. But Jensen and Max Mulder, it should be said, Mulder, who's up to 5th, no penalties for either one of those drivers. The only 2 drivers along with Andrea, so there's the only 3 drivers that don't have any penalties so far.
Yeah, and like you said, the fact that it is inconsistent makes it difficult because when you're trying to push, you try to, you know, push the track limits as well, and sometimes it's difficult to judge how far you can go because in some corners you can actually get away with it, and in some you can't. So yeah, that makes it tough to.
So here's an interesting battle. We've got Jensen Rambo, who's the current points leader, trying to get around Alex Benno Ricchetti, who is your Season 2 champion, and Benno Ricchetti, who is not quite been up to his old form, and he loses the back end of the car, and never mind, commentator's curse strikes again. Benno Ricchetti loses out to the battle for Jensen Randall in the 3rd spot. Meanwhile, we've got Reese March trying to get around, and look, this is another 3-car battle here. This is Reese March in 8th, being followed by Robin Herdestagen and Sandro Dulius.
Yeah, and Sama was just saying as well in the live chat, Alex just sitting there real nice and quiet in the points. Well, he just made a mistake, but he didn't lose that much time, so he's still running it up, but still has to make a stop, of course.
And it looks like Reese is able to skip away a little bit, so now we've got a 3-car battle. This is Herdestagen, Sandro Dulius, and Cameron Weston Edwards. This is for the 9th position.
Yeah, pretty close battle here. Sandro Dulis looking to make a move on Robin Herdestagen. 3 wide.
They're 3 wide going down the front straightaway. Cam trying to get the 2 for 1, but he can't quite get to the inside of Sandro.
Yeah, and nice Sandro little battle here for those 3.
I love the relationship these guys have had. Sam, or not Sam, but Cam and Sandro have been, they've always referred to themselves as off-track friends, on-track rivals. And these guys have both been in the league a really long time. Cam does a lot of behind-the-scenes work with Sandro. Doesn't usually get a whole lot of credit for that. And Cam also started the IRL, the International Racing Series, many seasons ago before he handed that off to a couple of his drivers and admins at the time. And it's really blown up the last few seasons. So Cam's definitely got a lot of league experience and trying to hang tough with Sandro, but it looks like Sandro's getting the better of him. Sandro's able to pull out a gap at half a second.
Yeah, but
meanwhile,
Cameron...
the battle at the front is actually starting to heat up because Jensen is within striking distance now.
Oh, yeah, he is.
9/10 of a second back of Andrea.
Yeah, he definitely closed that gap because it was about 2 seconds a few laps ago last time I checked. So that's nice. I mean, as from a neutral perspective to see Jensen closing up on Andrea at the front.
Luke Smith comes into the picture. Luke Smith comes out of nowhere, fresh set of softs, blows that corner, pushes Cameron Weston Edwards wide, and Luke all of a sudden running the fastest lap of this race on 1:33.618. Luke's got a lot of timing penalties to make up for, though. 9 seconds worth of penalties for Luke Smith.
Yeah, and like we already thought at the start of the race, Luke Smith is now on the softs for the final part of this race, so he will definitely have the tire advantage. And of course now at this early stage of this final stint, the tires are even fresh as well, so he's gonna have quite an advantage having fresher and softer tires than the majority of the field, so he will probably try and fight his way through the field. So it's gonna be interesting to see where he finally will end up after the remaining 12 laps are ticked off.
And I love Luke's mentality, because it's very much like mine. And I'm not nearly as good at this game as Luke is. There's no way, but he's very much full throttle all the time. He's the Schumacher 4-stop strategy that's going to win the race, and that's what he does. He's 100% full throttle all the time, and it worked out for him at Coda, even when I didn't think it would. So we'll see what happens here today. Looks like Rennie Vanderstapp has just gotten around Liam Hill, fucking Oasis. Liam Hill for the 5th spot, and Liam Hill's going to dive into the pits.
And also,
he's going to set his sights on Dennis Carenchis, and he's got the DRS advantage. They head down the front straightaway.
Yeah, Rennie Vanderstapp now to the inside as they break down towards Stint 2, and he gets to move down pretty easily with the help of the DRS there, up into P4 now, and can now chase after Max Mulder, who is still running in 3rd place. I think he's still, surely he's still yet to stop. I think he's got 13 laps on his medium, so he's doing well for the time being there. He'll obviously drop back a little bit after he has made his final stop, but he's doing pretty well there in 3rd position. And also the gap between Andrea Latrella and Jensen Randall still staying around the same, as Louis Quinlan has unfortunately retired from the session.
Louis Quinlan, he was battling it out with Alex Benarichetti, and I don't know if maybe there was some contact there. Now we'll try and pick up Liam Hill, see if we can see where Louis' car had gone off.
And Dennis Carenchis is saying in the live chat that he did have a bit of an issue. He's saying Liam is a big joke, so he's not really there has been some kind of disagreement on track between these two.
To be fair, Dennis Carenchis, even though he is a very fast driver, he's also can be a bit of a hothead as well, so it doesn't take much to irritate Dennis Carenchis. But he's a very quick driver, and when you have that much pace, you want to run up front. It's kind of easy to get a little upset when somebody's not going to give way, because you always feel like you're the faster driver, even if you're not.
Yeah.
So Max Mulder, though, they're running very quietly in the 3rd spot. He would give up maybe... He'd probably, if he pitted now, he'd probably come back out maybe 6th or 7th. That's still a really good run for Max, who's...
yeah.
He also does double duty. He races in the Gran Turismo Sport Group 3 and Group 1 leagues. Unfortunately, doesn't have nearly as good luck there as he does in this, but...
Yeah, his pace is pretty decent compared to the drivers behind him, and also
Umberto on the live chat is bringing up saying Andrea sees Sandro, but Sandro doesn't see him. But that doesn't make any sense, because
for us it seems fine that Andrea is leading and Sandro is in 8th place.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time that something like that has happened. I mean, where I've seen races in other leagues where drivers literally thought they were driving all by themselves, and they were literally in the midst of a battle. So that's Codemasters at its finest.
Yeah, and Luke Smith,
Sandro running 1.3 seconds behind 7th place car of Reese March.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any desyncing on our screens, but Luke Smith just got past Dennis Carenchis as well for 5th place. Still the group from 4th to 9th, Cameron Weston Edwards, relatively close together, as Dennis Carenchis now actually dives into the pit lane. And And looks like Andrea Latrella at the front of the field has edged out a little bit again from Jensen Renner behind him. It's now 2.3 seconds. So hopefully for him he won't be interfered by any desync like Umberto pointed out. But it looks like he's not being affected too much because his pace is still very, very good at the front of the field.
And Sandro now is closed up on Reese March, so battle for the 6th position. And I want to keep tabs on Rennie Vanderstapp, who has now cut the lead, well, cut the gap down to Max for 3rd to 1.9 seconds. It was 2.8 a couple laps ago, so
yeah,
Max
of course.
Really trying to stretch those medium tires and make this one-stop strategy work. If he was to do that, when do you think Max would come in for? I would imagine he would switch over to soft tires.
Yeah, I'm actually a little bit surprised he hasn't come in earlier, because the softs can easily go to the end from here. He could have even pitted a couple of laps earlier and make use of those soft tires, but yeah, it seems like he wants to stretch these mediums and have even fresher tires at the end of the race. And yeah, I mean, we'll see how it plays out, but he's doing pretty well. But of course, Rennie Vanderstapp is going to have a big advantage on those softs, as is Luke Smith, of course. And also quite a close battle between Vince van Heugden and Alex Benechetti for 9th position.
And we can pick that up as they get ready to head down the front straightaway, and Benechetti will have the DRS advantage. Oh, and he is mighty close to making a move, so he's going to have the DRS slot open. Vince Van Houten trying to
contact there between.
I don't know if he was trying to break up the slipstream or make it life difficult for Benechetti, but Benechetti probably blew that corner a little bit, but makes the pass.
Yeah, he just managed to cut across the front of Van Heugden, and Dennis Kranches has crashed out safety car.
Where did that happen? Oh, that's bad news bears for Dennis Kranches. And we'll pick up. Oh, and it's happened on the front straightaway. Right at pit exit.
Oh, that's very odd.
I wonder if he got called out by cold tires.
Yeah, that's a very odd place to crash. I haven't seen a car yet, but I mean, crashing on a pit exit seems very strange.
So this is actually kind of good news for Max. Max needs to pit now.
Yeah.
Switch over to those softs.
I mean, now it suddenly makes a lot of sense why he stayed out. I mean, that's going to be a big advantage now, pitting on the safety car.
Max is diving into the pit, so good on Max. Good call. He's running a great strategy this race.
Yeah.
And it looks like Andrea, Jensen, Max, Rennie is going to come in as well. So who stays out? Does Luke gamble? Does Luke gamble and stay out? Luke does gamble and stay out. Luke's going to take over the lead of this race, possibly.
And also, the fact that Max doesn't have any penalties will now have an even bigger advantage, because the entire field is going to be bunched up.
And it looks like Luke Smith is going to come out. Well, he's not going to come out. He stayed out, and he's going to pick up a couple of spots. Andrea Latrella is still the leader. Luke Smith running in second. And, you know, Jensen Randall is just beating his steering wheel right now that he couldn't get out in front of Luke Smith. Now, even though Luke is in the Mercedes, these guys are not teammates. So Luke is out there. He's a reserve driver. He's racing for whatever points he can get, because he's actually kind of in the championship points battle with the 2 finishes that he's had this year. So Jensen's going to be beating his steering wheel. And as you said, Max is sitting pretty. If he can keep up this run with no penalties, you know, he's got a really good shot at a podium position, because as it stands, we know 15 seconds worth of penalties for Luke Smith. 15 seconds.
Yeah, that's a lot. And yeah, I mean, with Luke Smith, even if Luke and Jensen were teammates, I don't think it's Luke is really the type of person to really do anything with team orders or help your teammate out. So I think
and
yeah.
Again, that goes back to the mentality of, I think I'm faster than you, so why am I going to let you by?
Yeah, I mean, there's only one switch in his head, which is on.
So this does mix things up quite a bit. So Rennie Vanderstapp will be 5th, and it should be said, everybody is on a fresh set of softs with the exception of Luke. Luke stayed out. He's got 6 laps on his soft tires. Now, granted, some of those now are going to be under caution, so they're not going to be under as much stress. Looks like Robin Herderstagen actually stayed out as well. He's in the 10th spot. But Reese March, a good run for Reese. He's up to 6th. But he's in between Rennie van der Stapp and Sandro Dulius. And that can be a bit of a precarious place. Cameron Weston Edwards is behind Sandro in the 8th spot.
And Samuel in the chat is joking about a Crash Gate Racing Point edition. Because, I mean, the DNFing of Dennis Crenchies did certainly help out Max. But yeah, I mean, I'm certain that it wouldn't have been on purpose, or not really to help his teammate, but
I was going to say, Dennis doesn't strike me as the guy to help out somebody like Max like that.
Exactly.
It is ironic, though.
yeah, that's what I was trying to say. So yeah, I mean, it's always pretty nice to have a safety car because it does bunch up the field and make the race more exciting again. And also, Andrea is bunched up into and backed up into Luke Smith and Jensen Randall, of course. So
it looks like Liam Hill and Esteban Hermanos. These guys are fun to watch because they've come into the league at the same time. They both made their SRL debut a couple of rounds ago at China. And then obviously Liam had a great run last time out at Circuit of the Americas where he picked up his maiden podium finish. So, but today's race looks like this has not gone either one of their way. Liam coming off of that podium, and now he's running in the 12th spot. Esteban running all the way in the, and what is Liam doing?
Yeah, he has retired for some reason.
Liam is pulled off and retired. That is that's unfortunate.
Yeah, I don't get that. I mean, why would you retire during a safety car period almost at the end of it as well? I mean, he was running at the back of the field, of course, but yeah, that's very strange.
And Dennis says Max has to get the points. In the live chat, we can send him a party invite if we would like. I don't know that I'm friends with Dennis, to be honest with you. Is he on your friends list?
I can check, I'm not sure actually.
So, but we're back to green flag racing. Green, green, green. Race control immediately gives Jensen Randall a 3-second time penalty. So now Max Mulder and Andrea Latrella, the only two drivers that do not have a timing penalty. And Luke Smith is off to the races, trying to close in, and he picks up another 3-second time penalty. It's 18 seconds now for Luke Smith. So even if Luke does get in front of Andrea Latrella for the win and the lead of this race, he's got 18 seconds worth of penalties that's going to drop him well through the field.
I mean, he's going to get disqualified at this rate if he keeps up
30
these amount of corner cuts.
Is the disqualification time. And it looks like Dennis has just friend requested me. I'll try and get to that real quick.
Yeah, I just checked as well. He isn't on my friends list either, so can't invite him. But yeah, at the front already, Andrea Latrella has pulled out a little bit. It's already over a second to Luke Smith. And again, similar to at the start of the race, Jensen is going to be in a rush to get past Luke Smith as soon as possible to chase after Andrea. And it almost looked like Luke Smith didn't really make it difficult for him there. So Jensen ran now up into second place, can now chase after the leader. And yeah, fortunately Luke didn't fight him too much. So maybe, despite what we have discussed, a little bit of teamwork there between the two Mercs.
I think at this point, too, Luke probably understands that no matter what he does at this point, with 18 seconds worth of penalties, is it even really worth it? And we do have Dennis Carences joining us in the party. Dennis, what happened? DNF'd, unfortunately, again this season. Race did not go the way you wanted it to, I take it. Dennis, you with us? Perhaps he's on mute and doesn't know it. We've got Rennie van der Stapp getting around Max. Max Mulder falling to the 5th spot. Now he's in danger of losing 5th to Reese March. So got quite a battle going on here. And Rennie Vanderstappen is now finding himself in a podium position. Because Luke Smith has got all of those timing penalties.
That would be quite a surprise. And also Jensen has closed up a little bit again on Andrea Latrella at the front. It's now half a second.
And actually, that is the battle for the lead of this race and championship point standings. This is a championship fight. 3 seconds worth of penalties on Jensen, though. So Jensen's got to get by Andrea and extend the gap, and he's got to do it in 4 laps. I don't foresee it happening.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That's going to be very difficult for Jensen, of course, but I mean, there's also still a chance that Andrea is running close on track limits. He might have a couple of warnings as well, so there's always the chance that he'll get a penalty as well towards the end of this race. And I think whatever happens, Jensen will prefer to actually cross the line in front of Andrea. Also just for the mental sting that you give to your opponents by finishing in front of him.
And DRS now enabled with the 3 laps to go. And Dennis, you with us yet?
Doesn't seem like he is.
I saw that he had joined the party, but I haven't heard anything from him, unfortunately, so maybe be having some technical difficulties. And Sandro going around the outside of turn 3 to take the spot from Reese March.
Nice move
Reese
there.
Drops to 8th, and there's a whole gaggle of cars back here. This is Sandro, Reese March, Foons Van Houten, Esteban Hermanos. That's 7th, 8th, and 9th, and 10th.
Oh yeah, we can hear you.
And now we've got Dennis. Dennis, make sure your party options are on to share, so that the viewers can hear you as well. Don't want to sound like I'm talking to myself.
Yeah, and Cameron Weston-Everts also go past Reese March on the inside of turn 2 in the braking area, just before Sandro got past Reese as well. And a very nice battle here on the back straight. Still a big group
Max
close
Mulder
together.
Trying to get by Cameron Weston Edwards, and Max manages to get by him. Edwards is now side by side with Sandro Dulius.
Reese March is well feisty there
Max.
with Funtz. Yeah.
And Reese, unfortunately, losing another spot to Funtz, so he's dropped to 9th.
Yeah, he's falling back like a stone now. He's now got Esteban Hermanos right behind him. At the front, still 7/10 between Andrea and Jensen Rendell. Luke Smith just having to let those two escape a little bit. He's got René van der Stap right behind him.
And Rennie Vanderstappen is now on to getting by Luke Smith, so Rennie Vanderstappen finds himself in a legitimate podium spot now. Luke Smith falling back to the 4th spot, plus Luke has, a week worth of penalties at this point.
Yeah, he's gonna drop down a lot.
And that would be a good day for McLaren, because that would be 3rd and 4th for them, depending on what their timing penalties are. But again, Max Mulder, no timing penalties. And you had stated, Dennis, that Max needed to score the points. But what happened there on your crash on the front straightaway?
Yeah, I was on new soft, and I want to overtake Liam, but I go to the right, and he fully sent me in the wall.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So there was contact between you and Liam on the front straightaway. Yeah, we saw it was kind of an odd spot to crash the car and get called out on. I wasn't sure if it was just from cold softs or what.
No, it was Liam, yeah.
And I imagine you'll probably be reporting that to the stewards after the race.
Yeah,
so possible post-race penalties for some of these drivers as well. Sandro Dulius, speaking of penalties, picks up another 3-second time penalty. So, and Andrea is still out in front to the tune of 0.8 of a second.
But it was the second time Liam, done it. One time on the straight, he also done it. That was the reason why I have to box.
Okay, yeah.
Well, let's talk about the race a little bit, though, because up to that point, you're actually having a fairly competitive race, and really was in contention for a podium today. I mean, how was your race up to that point?
Yeah, I forgot to get the setup on the car on the second race. So yeah, I lost a lot of pace.
Oh, and the Williams is into the wall. That's Esteban Hermanos.
He's into the wall.
Oh,
Man,
so
Esteban
unlucky
has
with 2
got
laps
massive
to
wing
go.
damage. And Alex Benarichetti is now going to find himself in a points-paying position. The Season 2 champion, making his Season 6 debut. And Robin Herderstagen picks up a 3-second time penalty.
Yeah, still the group
That's too bad for Esteban.
Yeah, from 3rd to, well, 9th place Reese March now. It's still very close together. Still a very big group here as we are going to start the final lap shortly. It looks like Andreas got enough. He doesn't have any penalties and he's 6/10 clear of Jensen Rando at the front. So it looks like he will take home the victory here, but it's very much undecided for the final podium positions. And it's gonna be interesting to see as well how far Max Mulder is gonna get pushed up in the order without having those time penalties, because the 4 drivers in front of him do have at least 1 penalty. So he's definitely looking pretty nice here for a solid finish, does Max Mulder.
So, final lap of this race, and we do see all the drivers that do have the timing penalties. Now, I don't want to see what those penalties are. I kind of want to let it be a surprise. I want to see how far up the run. Oh, no!
Oh, my goodness!
Cameron Weston Edwards and Luke Smith. And that is really unfortunate for Cameron Weston Edwards.
Oh, crashing out on the final lap.
I imagine Cam is probably going to have his fair share of words for Luke after this race. And that puts Robin Herderstagen into points-paying position. Alex Benarichetti is going to move up to 9th.
Max Mulder could find himself on the podium here, with Jensen Randall and Rennie van der Stap in front of him having time penalties. I don't know how many they've got as well, but I think Max could take his very first SRL podium finisher.
He's got 9-second penalties.
No, don't ruin it. Don't ruin it.
Oh, Sandro Dooley's as well trying to attack him as they go in towards the hairpin, the final sector of the circuit. Andrea Latrella is going to win.
So Andrea is getting ready to come across the line. Looks like Foons Van Houten is getting around, and well.
Anyway, Andrea Latrella wins here in Sochi and takes over the lead in the championship.
Second. Now here comes Rennie van der Stap. Now it's time for to see where the penalties are going to stack up. Here comes Max Mulder.
And Max Mulder clinches his maiden SRL podium finish. Wow, what a race at the end. So unfortunate for Cameron Weston Edwards to crash out, but one man's pain is another one's gain, and Max Mulder with his first SRL podium in F1.
And that is so Luke Smith going to get credited for 10th. Driver of the day, Alex Benarichetti, Season 2 champion, making his debut for Season 6. Gets Driver of the Day. Good on him for that. So here are your unofficial results. We'll go over in just a minute, but another win for Andrea Latrella. That is Andrea's 3rd win of the season, and that does put him just a tick back in front of Jensen Randall for the championship point standing. So really got ourselves a 2-car battle for this championship.
Yeah, it's amazing how close Andrea Latrella and Jensen Randall have been this season. And yeah, so these are the unofficial results then.
3rd win. Jensen Randall, Max Mulder with a 3rd, and that one will be a solid 3rd place. Nothing going on there.
Yeah.
Rennie van der Stap is 4th. Sandro Dulius is 5th. Benarichetti up to 6th. Good on him. Foons Van Houten is 7th. Reese March is 8th. Robin Herderstagen is 9th. Luke Smith is 10th. Unfortunately, 11 through the rest of the field is all DNFs. That's Cameron Weston Edwards, Esteban Hermanos, Liam Hill, Dennis Carenchis, Louis Quinlan, Dion Stahl, and Nick Van Gelder, who just was not meant to race today in any capacity. Crashed out on the opening lap of the first race, and then crashed out again on the restart because of the lobby glitch. So, but yeah, I mean, Nick and Dennis, I mean, good to have you guys in the booth. From a driver's perspective, Dennis, I know you only got to watch a little bit after being crashed out, but what's it like being on this side of the fence after an incident like that?
Who's gonna answer it first? Well, yeah, I mean, of course you never want to crash out, but it's always pretty interesting to just spectate the race, because of course you see things a lot differently than when you're actually in the race and and racing. So, I mean, I quite enjoy commentating, to be honest, but of course I much prefer to drive. But yeah, I can't believe I got 2 chances today and I crashed out on the opening lap in both of them. But I mean, yeah, it is what it is, and I mean, I enjoyed watching the race. It was a pretty nice race, even though I don't really like Sochi as a track. It did throw up some good racing today. And
yeah, I mean, really surprising because I mean, I know I talked about it with you, and I know I talked about it with Sam in qualifying that Sochi usually does not produce very good racing in league racing or in real life for that matter. But today was quite the exception, and I think it's also a testament to the league to show just how close some of these drivers are. I mean, battles all over the track all day, multiple battles at the same time. But something I want to ask you, Nick, from a driver's standpoint. I mean, you do say you like commentating, you much rather prefer to drive, but I mean, when you're in the booth and spectating, is there anything you can take away watching some of these other drivers? I mean, maybe see any type of weaknesses or strengths or something that could help you when you are back on track?
Good question. I don't know. I'm not sure because, I mean, yeah, of course you do know most of the drivers quite well in the way their racecraft is and the way they battle and yeah, where strong and weak points are. But I think you always learn the most by actually racing someone and, you know, actually being in a battle, because it's, I think, a little bit more difficult to really observe and see strong and weak points very well when you are spectating. So maybe a little bit, maybe unconsciously, but I don't know. It's not like driving and actually racing someone.
And I think that's a fair point. You probably do learn a lot more on track. I mean, it is kind of cool to get a different perspective, but you know, we'll take Cameron Weston Edwards for example. I mean, we all know how difficult he can be to race against. I mean, I've heard it from almost everybody, and I see it, so I don't know what it's like to actually race it. But I think you want to get the full perspective. You're going to race Cam. You're going to learn the hard way how difficult it is to race around somebody like Cameron Weston Edwards. And that's not a knock against Cam. Cam is a very aggressive but fair driver.
Yeah.
But I'm sure he's got some fair words for Luke Smith after today's event, and we'll see what happens. It'll be up to the stewards. But I want to thank everybody for joining in today. The live chat has been very active. We've had some new viewers in today. I appreciate you guys joining us for another round of, you know, the F1 season. You know, be sure to check us out on Instagram. Be sure to check out the website, get more information. We got a couple of guys that want to join the league, and hopefully we can get some guys signed up as reserves to start off with, and maybe get them in full time. But yeah, I mean, this was a good day for SRL, and I appreciate everybody tuning in. And be sure to check us out in a few more weeks. I think we'll be back in 2 weeks' time for round 7. And I don't even know what the schedule is at this point, but you can find that out on the website. The link is in the description below, and you guys can always check out Nick Van Gelder on Facebook. He'll do a really nice race recap, I'm sure. So, but I'm Kamikaze Fox. This has been Nick Van Gelder. This has been SRL Season 6, Round 6 at Sochi, PS4 F1 2020, and we will see everybody at the next round. Holy crap, what a race.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun to watch. But I would have loved to be in there.
Go, right? And now it's time to go watch actual F1 qualifying.
Yeah, true, yeah. Yeah, same. Okay. Well, yeah, was, yeah, see you. Goodbye.